What's going on YouTube? Detroit's Rip here, another video here to talk about who won E3 in my opinion. I think Microsoft took this one. They were all about the games. It was a very fast conference. They had a lot of everything. They showed a bunch of multi-plat, and so did Sony. But Microsoft's multi-plat that they showed, there was a reason for them to be there. They didn't just stick some games and different games in. I mean, Sony had a lot better the multi-plats. They showed the more exciting ones, but they really didn't get anything with those. They just got to show them off. You know what I'm saying? Like Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming to Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and they told us that we can bring out your characters to online. Woo! Who you did it? What? Why was I supposed to be excited for that? That's not a big thing. I mean, I'm glad that they announced it, but I mean, it just seemed like it was pointless. PlayStation didn't get anything from Grand Theft Auto. They didn't get anything extra. They didn't get anything extra from No Man's Sky, which is apparently, I've been hearing that it might go to Xbox One also and PC. So it's their multiplats didn't make any sense to me while they were there. Mortal Kombat, all of them. None of them had anything exclusive except for Destiny. I was like, why are these even being shown? There's no point. These could have been shown on the floor somewhere else. I didn't get that. So that's basically the only reason why I think Microsoft really won. They showed exclusive games for this year that are actually coming out. There was 3 or 4 of them that's coming out this year, into 2014. They had the biggest bombshell drop, which is the Master Chief Collection. That's the biggest deal. It's 4 games in one. You get the 100 maps online, all for a low price of $60. That was hands down the best thing of E3 so far that I've heard of. Even though it's an older game, but the price and stuff is really good. Sony talked about TV. They showed a goddamn movie trailer. Who the hell wants to see a movie trailer at E3 about games? That's the whole thing that Microsoft took shit for last year, and they didn't even do it at E3. They talked about the TV and movie shit on a whole different stage. That's what pisses me off about these fanboys. They hypocrites, man. Microsoft had a whole different conference for TV, features, apps. They had a whole conference about it, all before E3. Then E3 comes around, and they just happen to tell you some bad policies, and they show all these multiplayer games. I mean, all these multiplats and these exclusives and all of this stuff. And it was wow, they showed nothing but games this year. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then Sony came out and they said, we're just doing the same thing we always do. Here's some exclusives that's coming around sooner or later. And somehow they won. I'm like, wow, that's really, we shouldn't be applauding Sony for doing what they supposed to do. Sure, you should be mad at Microsoft. Don't applaud Sony for doing what they should already know to do. DRM and stuff shouldn't have even been in their mind anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy to me. Sony talked about TV, movies. Like I said, the multiplats that they showed made no sense to be there. It was I didn't get it. They showed No Man's Sky, which was hands down the best announcement on the console so far. But it's gonna be on PC, and I've been hearing that it's coming to Xbox One too. So, I don't know. They just showed too many multiplats, and the games that they showed the order. The shit was supposed to be coming out already. They pushed it back. I already knew that shit was coming out anyway. I mean, I don't know. That's just how I look at it. It looked good. It looked really good, but it didn't look fun to really play. It looked like a story type of game, which I don't know. That's a whole nother story. Whatever that software game is, that looked kind of alright. I think they showed something else, but it was an okay E3. Not the best, not the worst. Phil kind of did what he was supposed to do, talked about games, so I give him that. But I got a whole nother video coming up about something else, man. I gotta get this out. All right, man. Peace.